Hi Chris and all Tottenham fans, I hope you are all doing really well. Now I'm just currently in London at the moment on holiday, but I'm just going to do a quick preview from a Newcastle side of things, looking to this big kick-off, Newcastle against Tottenham. It's the first game of our season, your season, for the 2018-2019 campaign. I'm super excited. Now let's just talk about a couple of Newcastle facts. So this season, it's all about staying in the Premier League for me. We haven't had the best transfer market. You know, the fans are against Mike Ashley. There's been so much promise in terms of bringing players in, and we just haven't done that. We haven't even smashed our transfer record since Mike alone back in 2006-07, which is disappointing. You know, we finished 10th last season in the Premier League, and we just haven't strengthened enough to warrant finishing higher than 10th. So that's why I say it's all about battling relegation, finishing middle of the table. The last time we played yourselves, we lost 1-0. At Wembley, which I thought we were quite unlucky in that game. Harry Kane scored a decent goal, but we should have defended it a lot better. In terms of the overall stats against yourselves, we've actually got a good record against you, really, especially at St James's Park and the old White Hart Lane. In terms of players to watch out for on Saturday, I would have to say Mutu, who we've signed for 9.5 million. He's someone I'm super excited to watch going forward. Also Solomon Rondon, who we've got on loan from West Brom, who I think that will turn into a permanent deal come the end of the season. He's definitely someone who I think is better than Mitrovic in terms of holding the ball up, but someone who likes to head the ball in from, you know, a set piece. Also, you have to watch out for Matt Ritchie, who likes to, you know, cut in from the wing. He's very quick. And someone who's got a trick or two, you know, up his sleeve. Also, Georgia Shelby. We all know that he had a little bit of spat with Dele Alli. He got sent off against yourselves at St James's Park, and it's funny I should say that we'll play you again. The same fixture, the first game of the season, which had finished 2-0 to yourselves last season. You deserve to win the game overall. Yeah, Shelby, if he doesn't get hot-headed, I think he could really do well in this game against yourselves. I think you'll want to prove a point that Shelby is a good player and that he's not the player that, you know, wants to be getting sent off every now and again. Also at the back, I think if he's our attacking, you're going to have to watch out for Jamal Lascelles. You know, our captain, he's been brilliant. You know, he's a leader, leads by example. You might, you know, find it a lot easier to cut through a defence because we are missing experienced centre-back Florian Lejeune to an injury now. We are linking up with Shaw, who we've just signed as well. So someone who's not really known to the Premier League. He's a little bit of a no-nonsense centre-back. He does like to dig in, and he does like to, you know, commit the odd rash tackle, which might, you know, work in your favour. Dubravka also signed him on loan. You know, sorry, signed him on a contract as well, which will be good, you know, going into this season. In terms of yourselves, obviously we have to watch out for Harry Kane, but I don't think he'll be playing because I think his wife gave birth, so congratulations to him. And also I think you've got a lot of really good players. You know, you've got Dele Alli, you got Son, you've got Ericsson, you name it, and it's going to be a really tough game against yourselves. You've got a really good squad. You'll be up there this season. Obviously, Pochettino would have liked to have strengthened, of course. I'm talking on transfer deadline day, so you never know. You might have a couple of ins and outs between now and the deadline. I think also we should fear Izzy are very deadly going forward. So, you know, I think we have to be on with game, and as long as there's no protests during the game, I'm just hoping that, you know, we can get through it and get the first points on the board going into this new season. In terms of a score prediction, because we're at home and I never like to back against Newcastle, first game of the season, I'm going to go for a 1-1 draw. I think that would be good for ourselves. I think yous being away from home, I think a point's not bad. To come all the way up to Newcastle to get beat would be good. A draw for both teams would be good, just to, you know, get the season up and running. Goal scorers, I reckon Ericsson for yous, and I reckon Rondon in the 90th minute for ourselves, if not the 90th minute anywhere in the game. So 1-1. Also, if you're going up to the game, Tottenham fans, I hope you really enjoy the experience. Safe journey, and I hope you get what you want, and I hope it's the draw, of course. And if you want to subscribe to my channel, 100% NUFC, there will be a match day experience on my channel tomorrow from the game. So if you want to watch that, subscribe. You don't have to. Also hit that like button. Also subscribe to Chris, and I will thank you so much for having me on your channel. You've been grown over the course of the summer. I've been watching your content. Also the new stadium as well is really, really impressive. I think we're going to be going there today in terms of our London experience to have a look at your new ground. It's not quite completed just yet, but it's absolutely amazing. Probably one of the best in the league now. So anyway, it's been Sharky, and until the next one, how are the lads?